These are all the products that absolutely changed my life for the better. Wouldn't have had a good month without them. Saved my hair, my skin, my mental health. So I'm gonna share with you guys all of my absolute favorites in the month of August. We're talking books, shows, makeup, products, accessories, memories, just everything in the month of August that I absolutely loved that were my all-time favorites. I'm gonna do a little highlight of the month, and I think it'll be fun to do these monthly and see like what changes in my routine, what stays a favorite, what doesn't, what new things happen, and I'm excited to get into it. So, first thing we're gonna start out with is books. August wasn't a great reading month for me. I'm just gonna put that out there now. I only read one book, but that book that I did read ended up being a 5-star read. So, success. And that book, which is now a new all-time favorite of mine, is in fact this book right here. I absolutely love this book. It's Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, and it's part of the Boys of Tommen series, and this is the first one. This book, so freaking good. I don't know why I put off reading it for so long, but then I finally did this month, and I absolutely loved it. It's such a beautiful, endearing, like, tug on your heartstrings. You connect with the characters so deeply. Like, these characters feel like real people. It's insane how, like, emotionally invested I am now in this characters and in this story. I would definitely recommend reading the trigger warnings if you want to pick up this book, just to know beforehand, because it does touch upon, like, deeper, heavier topics, so I would just little warning for you. But yeah, just a really beautiful love story. A beautiful story. You fall so in love with the characters and you just want them to like be okay and be happy, and you really root for them, and it's just a really sweet and beautiful love story. And I can't wait to just continue on with the series. I'm reading book 2 now, Keeping 13, and there's just so many books in the Boys of Tommen series, so that's why I love finding a new series that has been out for a while that I now am obsessed with, because then you have all the books to dive into, and I'm just really excited about that. So the one book that I read this month was actually a 5-star read. So in a way, it was a successful reading month, and also this book is pretty beefy. So honestly, I feel accomplished finishing this book. And now on to the next category. We're talking all of my makeup favorites, which I'm so excited to share because I've tried a lot of new makeup this month, and I feel like I've really found my all-time favorites, ones I would like recommend every single time to anyone. I just use them all the time and I absolutely love them. So for makeup favorites, we're gonna start out with foundation. I absolutely love, they're like my top 2 favorite foundations now. This one is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint, and I love a skin tint, especially in the warmer months like August, May, June, July, you know, I don't know why I'm going to the summer months, you know, the summer months. But I love using a skin tint in the summer because it's just more lightweight and still gives a little bit of coverage without feeling too heavy or cakey, and it's just a foundation that'll look like your skin. So I absolutely love this one, and this one is so cheap. It's drugstore, so good. 10 out of 10, highly recommend if you want to try out a new skin tint. The Maybelline Superstay is one of my new favorites. I love this one. And then a really recent favorite of mine that I've just been using every day, I absolutely love it, is the It Cosmetics CC But Better. It's like a foundation, but it's a color correcting, full coverage cream, anti-aging, hydrating serum, and it also has SPF in it. So it's perfect for the summer, and I absolutely love like how many benefits there are in this one foundation. So I feel like when I'm putting it on, I'm actually treating my skin and like doing something good, you know? So I don't know if it's just like placebo effect, but I feel like this makes my skin better. I get this one in the shade Fair Beige, and then for the Maybelline skin tint, I get it in the shade 120. Absolutely obsessed. Love these products so much. Next up in the makeup favorites, we're talking the Rare Beauty Next up, we're talking about, I don't even know what we're talking about. The Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I absolutely love this bronzer stick. It's so good. One of my new favorites. I love Rare Beauty in general. Like everything I've tried from Rare Beauty, I'm obsessed with. I absolutely love. Also, this video is not sponsored, even though I really wish it was. These are all my genuine opinions, just in case you were wondering. Nothing is sponsored. Not getting paid to talk about these products, even though I wish I was. So if any brands are watching this video, so the Rare Beauty bronzer stick I use in the shade Bright Side. It's like the cool toned version of the bronzer stick because I did like a color analysis one day and she said I was like more cool toned. I'm a soft summer. I know no one cares, but if you're also a soft summer, if you did the color analysis thing, like I look better in like more cool toned types of makeup looks. So this is the one I went with, and that's why I chose the shade. And I actually really love it. I feel like it looks a lot more natural than like a warm toned bronzer on me. So I really appreciate this. And I love this stick. It's just fun to like put on. If you need a good bronzer stick for contour, I absolutely love this one. And then next up, one of my absolute favorites, I use this every single day and I absolutely love it, cannot recommend it enough, is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in the shade 62. Like the perfect pigment, the perfect color, and it just looks really natural, like it's really buildable. The color is just so perfect and beautiful, and I love these cheek tints so much. And then next up, a recent favorite face powder of mine has been the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair Light. Again, like drugstore powder, but works so well, super affordable, super amazing. Absolutely love this one. And I love using it, especially with this It Cosmetics like dual brush, and it has a little concealer brush, and I just dip it on and then lightly dab in the concealer. And I feel like that's how you get like a creaseless under eye look, is using that technique. Like ever since I've been doing that, my under eyes have been creaseless. So let me put you guys onto that. You can use any loose face powder, but use a concealer brush, dab it on, and that's how you gotta do it. Anyway, on to the next. This setting spray. There's two different versions of this. There's like a purple one, which I think is like more so nighttime, and this one is their newest one that has hyaluronic acid and watermelon fruit extract. I love both of them. Any Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray is gonna be that. She's the one. She's it. Like keeps my makeup lasting all day long, all night long. It's just so good. I absolutely love all the Urban Decay setting sprays. And then on to mascaras. I've tried two actually recently that I've really liked, and I kind of like combining them too. Okay, so one of my favorite mascaras has been the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara, and especially mixing them two together sometimes I feel like gives like the perfect look. And then I also like using the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, so I really love these two. And I almost forgot, I do have another favorite mascara. This one is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and this one I like to get in the shade brown because I feel like especially in the summer, I love having a brown mascara that just looks a little bit more natural, especially on days where I don't feel like wearing a lot of makeup and I just want to go for a really natural, clean girl makeup look. Then I will go for a brown mascara. So if you haven't tried brown mascara yet, especially if you have like blue or green eyes, like this will bring them out. You gotta try some brown mascara. So those are like my top 3 mascara favorites this month. And then on to, oh my gosh, I got this in a PR package. The Urban Decay Naked Palette. Is she not the most gorgeous, beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Like the nude palette, all the colors are just so pretty, and I love just a natural eye look, so this is just perfect. I use them all the time now. So good. And then next, onto some lip products that have been my absolute favorites. The YSL Candy Glosses. These ones go on like almost like a smooth tinted chapstick. It's just so good. I use these literally all the time. I always have them in my purse wherever I go. And I don't really know what shade I like the best. I usually alternate between the shade 44B and this shade, which is 1B. And this one is just like a very, very light pink. You almost like don't even really see the pigment with this one. And this one is more like a darker, like almost like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk shade, just very nude, natural. So I love this one too. And then onto lip gloss. I absolutely love the Buxom lip glosses. I actually ran out of the shade White Russian, which is the clear one, and I love just putting a clear plumping lip gloss on top of any lip combo, and it just makes it look really good and shiny. So I actually ran out of that one because I love it so much. And this one is in the shade Mudslide, so it's a lot more pigmented, obviously, because the clear gloss has no pigment, but I do like this one. I actually have it on right now, and it's just like a regular pinky plumping lip gloss, so it has that like cooling sensation and really brings out your lips. So I absolutely love this one, and I feel like not a lot of people use this one, but I feel like more people should jump on the bandwagon. And then I think that's it for like my top makeup favorites, so let's jump into skincare, which is the most important part of any makeup routine, and making your makeup look good is having a good skincare underneath. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to show you guys. So I tried out the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. If you want a good cream bronzer, this is a really good one. And then I tried out their highlight blush, which is like a mix between a highlight and a blush in the shade Pinkgasm, and this one is so good. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury, Rare Beauty, Maybelline have been like my top makeup favorites lately. Oh, and It Cosmetics too. I feel like those have been like my top 4 makeup brands this month. And then some more skincare that I've tried out this month that I absolutely love and now is a part of my new routine has been the Murad Soothing Oat and Peptide Cleanser. I absolutely love Murad skincare, so I've been using their cleanser, and then I go in with the Deep Relief Acne Treatment, kind of soothe my acne. I've also been using Paula's Choice, which I feel like Murad and Paula's Choice are like my top 2 favorite skincare brands. I also really like La Roche-Posay because a lot of their stuff is just like fragrance-free, gentle, natural, and I like to keep my routine pretty simple most days. But when I want some extra skincare for like my pores, blackheads, acne and stuff like that, I like going in with the Murad and the Paula's Choice. And this one is a recent try that I absolutely love now. This is their pore reducing toner, and I do that after I cleanse. And it's so funny because whenever I cleanse my face and then I take a cotton pad and I use like one of these products like micellar water or toner, you realize like how much that your cleanser doesn't fully take off, and it's scary. Honestly, frightening. Because you think, oh, I washed my face, I'm all clean, feels clean. Boom, you got, you got makeup still on your skin and you had no idea. So that's why I love using a toner after I cleanse my face, just to make sure it's fully cleansed and good to go. So I like going in with the cleanser, the toner, the Murad Deep Relief Acne Treatment, and then I'll end it off with a moisturizer. I've been love using the Murad Cellular Hydration Repair Cream, and that's what I've been using as my moisturizer lately, and I absolutely love all of their skincare products, and I've just been really enjoying using them. I feel like it's been helping my skin a lot, and just like that nighttime skincare self-care has been so nice, just to like feel the self-care, I don't know. It just feels really good to have like your skin treated and moisturized and hydrated. So I absolutely love using all of those products. Okay, kind of on the note of self-care, I've been really loving these Grace and Stella Restoring Eye Masks. Me and my mom use them all the time. I absolutely love them, especially like before an event. I love putting them on. They just feel really like cooling and soothing. Even if they aren't doing anything to my under eyes, I feel like just the process of using them is really relaxing, and they're also purple, which I love. Next up, my new favorite dry shampoo is the Ava NYC Freshen Up Invisible Dry Shampoo. First of all, the packaging of Ava NYC hair products is so good. It's so cute and fun, and they always have these different colors and designs, and it's just so cute. And I absolutely love this one. This is my go-to dry shampoo. It's really invisible, it doesn't have a weird scent, and I feel like it just works really, really well. So I would definitely recommend this one if you want a new dry shampoo. And now on to my favorite, which I should probably stop doing, but for some reason self-tanning just gives me a confidence, gives me just a glow that I simply can't describe. So will I stop self-tanning? Probably not. So I'm going to show you my top 2 favorites. I've tried a lot of different self-tans throughout the years, so I've really found 2 products that are the perfect shade. You don't look orange, and it also just like fades really nicely, it looks really natural, are these 2 self-tans. The first one is the Coco and Eve Sunny Honey Bronzing Cream, and I get it in the shade dark, and I just use like a little mitt, rub it on, leave it overnight, you wake up, you shower, and boom, you're tan and bronzed and beautiful. Even though you're beautiful even if you're not tan, but this always makes me just feel a little bit more confident, and it's just like another little self-care thing that I like to do, especially towards like the winter months when I'm not like tanning outside naturally. I like to have a little, even though I don't really tan naturally in the summer anyway, my shades are like lobster red or white, like I don't really tan. So that's why I like using a self-tan. So I love the Coco and Eve Sunny Honey Bronzing Foam, and then I really like the Tan Luxe. I have their face drops, and I just mix that in with moisturizer, and I use that for my face tan. But I recently tried out the Tan Luxe Paris Hilton collab, and this one is an airbrush self-tan mist. So it's like a spray tan in a bottle, and it just looks very natural on your skin, and the coloring is perfect. I really, really love Tan Luxe. They're one of my new favorite self-tan brands. So these 2 brands I absolutely love, would highly recommend. And then one kind of random product that's been one of my new favorites is this light. I use it all the time to film my TikToks. I got it from Amazon. I think I have it linked in my storefront. I'll put the link down below, but basically you have all these different settings. You have the cool tone setting, the warm tone setting, and then like that in between. You could dim it, make it brighter. It has a bunch of different settings, and it really is powerful. I use this all the time to film my TikToks because the lighting is just so good with this. This is like a content creation staple in my opinion. I absolutely love this one. And then on to some accessories that have been my absolute favorite this month. First up, these glasses I got from Princess Polly. Like, I feel 1,000 times cooler in these glasses. They're just so cute. I love the shape of them and the gold detailing that they have. They're just a new summer staple of mine. And then onto some jewelry favorites. I have these little gold hoops from Amazon. I love them for like every day. They add a little something something, and they're not too big, not too small, so I absolutely love them. And then I have these little like dainty gold hoops with a little pearl at the end from a company called Hey Happiness, and they're just so cute. These are like my staple earrings. They're dainty, they're cute, add a little pop, and I just think they look so like graceful looking. I don't know, I really love them. And then another earring favorite of mine is from a company called Fantasy Jewelry, and these ones are kind of like braided gold hoops with pearls in them, and they're just really cute. And they're also, almost forgot, these nails are static nails. They're press-ons. Absolutely love them. One of my new favorite press-on nail companies now. I love a good press-on nail, even though I'm not gentle in the slightest. I feel like they always pop off and fall off, and hopefully like I know where it is. The worst thing is like when you go somewhere and you check and you don't have a nail, and you're like, oh my god, where is my nail? Where is it like laying around somewhere? Hopefully like no one finds it. So that's the only thing I don't really like about press-on nails, but for the most part they're just super easy. So these press-ons have been my go-to for this month. I absolutely love them. And then I also just got this bag from Princess Polly. It's been my new staple black bag because you can fit the perfect amount of things. Like, it's not too big, not too small. It fits perfectly, it looks pretty cute, and you fit a good amount of stuff in here without it being too heavy or too bulky. So absolutely love this bag. It's been my new favorite of the month. And now let's talk some of my favorite shows this month. I love Love Island. I've been watching since college. I've seen pretty much every season of the UK, the US, and Australia. I've seen them all. And then another show that I watched this month that was actually really, really good was Little Fires Everywhere. I know it was really popular, but I just never watched it. And then me and my mom watched it this month, and it was just so good. So I would definitely recommend watching that if you haven't already. So those were like my 2 top shows of this month, I would say, that I really, really enjoyed. Okay, wait guys, I have another favorite of this month that I didn't share. The Trader Joe's organic corn chip dippers mixed with the Trader Joe's chunky guacamole. The best favorite of all. Like, if you're gonna try out any of my favorites in this video, this is the combo. This is the one. So that is all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hope you're having a swell day, and back to the video. And then as far as my favorite memories this month, the Kindle event that I went to, I got to meet some new bookish besties. I got to meet Danielle Carolyn in person, who I've been like a longtime fan of ever since I was in college, watching her videos. So that was a really cool moment. And just like getting invited to events is so cool. I love going to events and meeting people and just getting dressed up, and it's just so much fun. So I loved getting to go to that this month. So that was definitely one of my favorite memories this month. And then also getting to partner with Redken. I got a free hair gloss in the city and I got to collab with them, and it was a paid collaboration, which like unreal. I'm so grateful for that experience, and it was really fun, and I just can't believe that happened this month. And I did work this summer. If you guys don't know, I am a CF speech therapist, so I'm in my clinical fellowship year right now, and I worked summer school this year, so I didn't really get like the full summer vacation. I feel like I didn't do too much this summer, but I loved getting to hang out with family, getting those beach days in. Yeah, I feel like those would be my highlights of the month. Oh, and I can't believe I didn't mention this. Setting up my new vanity, my dream vanity, and cleaning out my closet has just been, the vibes are good, you know what I mean? I feel like doing those things brought in some good positive energy, and I feel like August, the entire month of August, just like pushing myself to go to things and say yes more to opportunities, and just like setting myself up with good things like clearing out my space, organizing my stuff. I feel like August has kind of been a month of like setting myself up for hopefully a really fun September, and I think September should be a fun month. I already have 2 fun things planned for September, so I'm hoping it keeps going with that type of energy, and I'm excited to see by the end of September what has changed, what new things have happened, what new memories I make, and what new products I love. Like, it's always so fun to think about how like your new favorite things, like you might not even have discovered yet. Like your favorite things, your favorite memories, your favorite places, your favorite foods, drinks, products you might have never experienced yet. And it's fun to always think about and look forward to things like that. So I think with that, I'm gonna end this monthly favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know your favorites in the comments below, because I always love trying out new things. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.